Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you a question today. Was it the gun that killed the man, or was it the man that killed the man? Today, I'm going to be talking with you about a very important issue in today's society: gun safety. In the US, thousands of deaths each year are related to gun related incidents, whether it be accidental gang shootings nor the less than desirable mass shootings that happen too often in this world. Well, today, I want to tell you that we as Americans should not be trying to ban guns from our society. Rather, I would say, in my own personal way, I would say you would want to lighten down the laws upon regular small handguns and other related just non-automatic weapons, but you could increase more of a lockdown on such automatic weapons. Because this is the issue when it comes to gun-related violence. When it comes to getting a gun and committing an act of crime, if you're getting just a pistol, you're imagining probably not going to go really far with that, because police will end up taking you down. But with something like an M16 per se, you would certainly get more leverage against any forces that would stand against you. So, what are you saying? What some people might be asking. I'm saying is just the problem that we see in society today is people think that all guns are bad, and that they think that if we just remove them from the civilian purchases, then that means we'll be much safer. Unfortunately, that is not the most true of facts. In fact, in some places with stricter gun laws can actually lead into more deaths related by gun. Because the matter of fact is, just because you take the gun out of the system doesn't mean that the guns will be purchased in some other form or method. Now, while we're still on guns that are, per se, not gotten by honest means, let's take a look at the Sandy Hook shooting. Certainly a tragic event. But I say, the reason why this happened was because the kid who happened to commit these murders, he was able to get his parents' weapons, which they had bought their guns purposely, but he had access to them. And so, with this said access, he was able to commit such crimes. A technology that they're actually inventing, if it was much more in consumer use, could actually help to stop, or you can't necessarily stop, but to lessen the amount of shootings. It is a smart gun technology. It's a technology that what it does is it recognizes your thumb or your arm prints, or more hand prints anyway. And once it recognizes your handprints, the gun is automatically attuned to you. So, should someone else get into contact with your gun, that way they won't be able to fire it since it's encoded to your DNA. So, here's my thing. We, as a society, We fear this, which can save our lives. I mean, what would you rather do if you saw a crime out in the street? Would you like to take action into your own hands with a gun? Or would you like to phone the police? Take whatever time they have to take to get from their destination all the way to your destination. And God knows what can happen in the span of 2 minutes. Just, I want to leave you with two things. One, I want you to envision a society in which each adult that has been, of course, permission granted to acquire and hold a concealed carry-on pistol. That way, this could reduce on the amount of shootings that happen in the U.S. or more mugging situations which turn into shootings. And the last thing I want to leave, if you follow along with my agreement, then I would say go to a firing range and possibly get yourself a carrier's permit. That way, if your family ever gets in trouble, you can defend them and not have to wait for the police. I'm Avery Harris, and this is my persuasive speech.